Hello, denizens of the internet. I did the arm wave later. Okay, let me do that again. Hello, denizens of the internet. Oh, yeah, the timing was way better on that. Well, I want to talk to you about a very important topic. Men's underwear. What the hell is going on with men's underwear, and why can't manufacturers decide where to put the bloody label? I mean, is it in the front? Is it in the back? Is it in the inside back? Or is it the inside front? I mean, I don't really need to advertise what kind of underwear I'm wearing. I'm not a Calvin Klein guy. I had on my pants halfway down and my underwear poking out, telling everybody that, oh, I'm wearing Calvin Klein. But the other morning, I got up and I had to get a pair of underwear, and I couldn't see anything because it was so dark. And I put on a pair of underwear, but I saw the label and I thought, oh, it's gone the wrong way. So I pulled it inside out, and then I put it on, and then when I got home and I took off my clothes, I realized, oh my God, I'm wearing my underwear the wrong way, and the slotty thing is at the back. What would have happened if I had to go to a urinal and I had to go to the washroom? Suddenly I'd be this wall of underwear and I wouldn't be able to go. I'd have this, what am I going to do? So I could have gone into the stall and pulled down my pants. I don't want to get into the details of it, but it's just insane. Why can't they decide where are they going to put those bloody labels on men's underwear? I decided to ask several other men, if they felt as emotional about it as I did. Okay, Jamie, we're talking men's underwear.
I truly believe there should be uniformity. You can't put a label on the front and expect a man to get dressed in the morning in the dark while you're trying not to wake up your wife and expect that you're not going to wind up in some sort of embarrassing situation. You just can't do that.
And you've decided that you're buying your underwear where these days?
Yes, you like that.
I did.
I buy my underwear exclusively from a woman's store. And I know you're thinking, no, I buy men's underwear from a woman's store. And it's the most comfortable underwear I have ever worn in my entire life. It's from La Vie en Rose. They're snug where they need to be snug, and they're loose where they need to be loose.
The clue that I use to inform me that I need to buy new underwear is when the elastic gives out.
Well, for me, from a label perspective, I fold my underpants in a certain way so that I don't have to worry about, when I'm putting them on, whether the logos are on the back and the inside, or I'm not getting them the wrong way around. So I guess a bit of forward planning is good. But for gentlemen of a certain shape and a certain size, usually any label that's on the inside at some point during the day becomes on the outside anyway. So that's what I gotta say.
I say the one brand of underwear I stopped buying is the one that Michael Jordan endorsed, because that is the most uncomfortable underwear. That guy cannot dunk like he did if he was wearing that underwear when he was playing basketball. I'm like he sits around and makes it in the commercial look so comfortable, putting on like a burlap sack over your burlap sack.
This being the underwear show, I thought I would present to you something that drives my wife crazy on laundry day. How I get my socks stuck in my underwear. So, I'm going to show you now my secret of sticking my socks in my underwear. Socks stuck in underwear. Secret revealed. Well, I've had the good fortune to connect with a good friend of mine, Robert Gold, like any guy who really is passionate about underwear. So Robert, you're on the other side of the camera. So hi, Robert, take it away. What did you think when I talked to you about underwear?
Well, Paul, it's a funny world that we live in. I think men have been conflicted for years. They either buy this kind or that kind. They don't really know. They buy the El Cheapos, multi pairs in a bag, and they pay $29. My daughter works at Lululemon. We started talking about various things, and next thing you know, a couple of years ago, I discovered Lululemon men's underwear. Unbelievable. I tried some others. I search online, best men's underwear. You find all these fantastic things. I've tried a couple. Lululemon was the best. I was at, and I recommended them to people. I even give them as gifts to guys.
You didn't give me any gift.
No,
Lululemon
I've
gift.
moved on though from Lululemon. I was at a dinner party the other night, and we get talking about various things, and out of the blue, this discussion of men's underwear comes up, and this woman says to me, "My husband and my sons, 2 teenage sons, my husband and my sons swear by this new brand called My Package." She starts telling me about it. The My Package underwear, Paul.
Okay.
I experimented. I bought a couple of pair. I've now shoved all the Lululemon. The lady that described it to me said it's like a bra for your package. Our packages have lives and minds of their own. They're left, they're right, they're here, they're there. They change size and dimension. They do what they want. This underwear, it still works. It cradles you. It's fantastic. It's like having loving hands. It's amazing. You have to try this My Package underwear. With the My Package underwear, you know which is the front. It's like you have a full jock strap hanging out there, but it's nice and cozy.
Robert, thank you.
Well, you're very welcome, Paul, and I'll see you online at My Package.
Okay. I don't know where that's going. First of all, I'd like to thank all the guys who participated in this video. This was an interesting journey because I, started off with this stupid idea, like all my videos. I just start off with some dumb, crazy idea. I didn't know there was that much interest and so many articulate voices when it came to men's underwear. To be quite frank, and maybe this is just me, but I'm a little bit more comfortable listening to women talk about bras and panties than men talk about packages and stuff like that. And then there's it's just really hard. Well, okay, so, and then there's the double entendres, where almost everything you say when you're talking about men's underwear sounds dirty. And then speaking of dirty, when I did some Google searches for just men's underwear, it's like bringing up a page of gay porn. I guess straight men aren't searching for underwear on Google, because clearly Google is favoring searches for gay men. Gay men must be doing most of the searches. Very interesting underwear that is there, and people extremely well packaged, you could say. Certainly better packaged than me. I have 2 children. It's good enough. Not that I feel inadequate. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, or you're also embarrassed by talking about words like package and length and girth and hard and other words like that, I hope Google doesn't flag me for those dirty words.